Hi everyone, welcome to this unboxing video for Darth Maul and Sith probe droids. It's an operative expansion for Star Wars Legion from Fantasy Flight Games. So this will just be a relatively quick one, but it is one I have been quite excited about. So this is another one I'm doing for my friend Josh. I currently don't have a Clone Wars era force of any sort, so don't need this for myself, but when he said he was getting it, I said give it, I want to paint it, please. Words to that effect, but obviously not quite as grovelly or, But, I mean, Darth Maul is iconic, isn't he? I still remember being a child and seeing the promotional materials for Phantom Menace. I remember going to the cinema and watching it, and he is just the coolest, probably the coolest, bar maybe Vader, the coolest Sith villain in the Star Wars universe. I mean, Kylo Ren isn't fit to polish this bloke's boots. And he's only got one line in the film. I can see why they actually brought him back to life in some of the later series, which I've not watched personally. I don't understand how they managed to do that, but it'd be quite interesting to watch it and find out. But just his sort of like his dual lightsaber there that you can see, and the final battle of him versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, it was just absolutely amazing. And it's had an impact on me my whole life. I mean, every time you see this sort of faces like that, it's amazing. So, box work there, box art it is what it is. It's small, it's brilliant. On the back here, you can actually see that you get several options for poses, and you also get 3 probe droids. So I'm sure there's rules for the probe droids, but if I bring this a bit closer, you can see. So you get one option where he's got the blade behind him, and he sort of like looks like he's throwing something using the Force. You get one option when he's got the blade in front of him, and you get one option where he's kind of holding the blade across his body like that. I believe I'm going to be assembling him in this fashion here with the blade behind, looking like he's doing a sort of like Force flick, jazz hands. And then you got the 3 probe droids. So you actually get 4 miniatures in this box. You get 2 unit cards, so there'll be one for Maul and then one for the droids. 3 command cards, 8 upgrade cards, 13 tokens, and a rule sheet. So all in all, you get quite a lot in the box, which is actually an operative expansion rather than a commander expansion. So with my limited understanding of the game is that you wouldn't be able to run a legal force with just Darth Maul in it. You'd need a commander as well. And that's how it works. Whereas if you had Anakin in your army, Anakin can be commander in the same way Vader can be commander. But Vader can also be operative if you have Palpatine in your army. I don't know exactly, but it's quite a cool little mechanic they've got going on there. A bit like if you're familiar with Middle-earth strategy battle game, if you've got legendary heroes, the legendary hero has to be your general, or your general has to be the hero of the highest tier, unless you've got some sort of like quirky rule in there, as sort of like, for example, Denethor does. So, because this isn't mine, I don't have the tokens, but I do have the very nice and surprisingly large reference sheet. So you can see there, very nice. Maul, how to assemble the droids, very easy, 4 parts to them, a couple of flying stands. They look very nice. Customizable options for Maul, so like we mentioned there, you got the blade in front, blade diagonal, or blade across your back, or across the back of his body. You get your list here, so you get upgrade cards, you get your command cards, and you get the tokens and everything you need, and just a quick write down of the rules, which is very, again, I'll say it every single time I do this, it's very nice to get all that detail in the bag when you buy it. So first we'll look at the probes. So let's go in a little bit here. Again, sprue design rather than push fit, which is very nice, means they can split it into more parts. It's made of a harder material, so I'd be less worried about this snapping than I would be with the other sort of softer plastic they do. And yeah, very nice level of detail. They go onto these flying bases here, which are nice. never used these before, so it'll be interesting to work out how they work. But what we all want to see is this one. So, unlike Anakin, you do actually only get one torso. So, if you recall my previous, or if I've released it yet, I don't know, video looking at Anakin, you don't actually get enough, well, you get enough to build 2 Anakins apart from the legs. So if you're able to source spare legs, you can build a spare Anakin. And this is okay, so you get 2 options for the face, for the front of the face. Either snarling or not snarling. Got to go for snarling, it looks far more intimidating. And you can kind of see there the pattern for the markings are actually moulded onto the face, which fingers crossed will make painting it so much easier. So you get 2 options for the front, but then as you can see here, only 1 option for the back of the head, so you're not going to be making multiple heads. You do get 3 lightsabers, so definite some potential for conversions there. You get 2 legs, and then you get 1 torso. So, like I said, you're not going to be going off making multiples of this. But it's nice to have some options there, and especially spare blades if anything should break. But it's just very, like, the detail on it, if you look, if I can get you a focus in here, the detail on the feet, the detail on the lightsaber handle there, detail on the front of his belt. It's just amazing level of detail. So much more than you got on the original core box set. But anyway, let's. Ooh, too far there. You can see in too much. Really excited to do this one. Going to be doing a painting video on it, so I can show you how I work through it. So if you've enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe, share it, do whatever you like with it. Please watch out for the painting video, which will be upcoming in the next few weeks. And I'm really excited to get to play with this a bit more and make him, and I'm really looking forward to being able to get some games in of this. So once coronavirus hopefully starts to recede a bit and more people are vaccinated, we can start getting together again. I can start playing some games and learning how to do this. So thanks for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll be speaking to people hopefully relatively soon.